and welcome to our day 2. We've got some absolute adventures today. We found this abandoned village, so we're going to go and try and find it and bring you all with us. Last time when we were here with the big group in March, we came up here and unfortunately the fog was just covering everything and you couldn't see anything. But the views today, this morning, it's lovely and fresh, 10 a.m, and they're absolutely incredible. Breathtaking.
So we're now just having a little picnic whilst we wait for his phones to charge in the van just up there, and then we're going to go see a lovely village that's all been painted by an artist, so that'll be good. Again, look at these views. We've got the black sand beach. I think that with all the rocks and stuff is man-made, because if you look at them, they're all like cubes with dots in. So we're just on our way to those painted streets, and we've come across what looks to be like a car boot sale, but it's not. They've literally decorated the side of the street with loads and loads of like kids' toys to make it more...
Well, it's an art display.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Very unusual.
There's all sorts of madness in this town. We've been walking down these little streets. It's like it's a fishing village. And we found a jet ski with loads of plants growing out of it. Little cactuses in there.
I think we should get one of these for your garden.
Alpine garden.
Oh, Spanish dad. Do you speak English?
No.
Painted walls?
Eh,
Do you know where?
ya no están. Ya no.
Okay. No
Se
problem.
borró.
Oh, okay.
Por-
Thank you. So we just come up to another little, like, arty thing in the middle of one of the streets. Now this shows what the island was like back in the day. Santorini, some fish that they've found under the sea. How cool is this? And then the boats. That's back when they used to have a lot of pirates on the island. Well, not on that island, in the sea. Which now what they do is, instead of... So there may still be pirates, but they don't call themselves pirates because it can cause offence or it can cause trouble, basically. So what they do now is they still use the boats to take tourists out to show them what pirates would do or what they still do to the day, which I think is pretty cool. It's definitely something I'd be interested in doing. And we've made it to the place full of art. Hola. How cool is this? And they've actually put seashells into the wall there.
Hello and welcome to this art piece. I don't know anything about it. Lulu does. She's the artistic one, not me.
Boca Cangrejos is a quiet fisherman's town located just a 10-minute drive from Santa Cruz. The town got its name after a volcanic eruption in 1492 called the Boca Cangrejos. After the eruption, fishermen saw the opportunity to make the dugouts on the cliffs into their homes. Although the town is home to many fishermen, resides in it is a 74-year-old artist called Rafael Marical. also known as Rafa. It was he who then decided to create the beautiful art that flows throughout the town, which resembles joy and love. This has brought many tourists to the town over the years, which you may have seen the famous Boca Cangrejo hearts on Instagram. Look at this house. It's built on rocks and then they do all the cooking and stuff downstairs. How cool is that? Imagine. It's like a tree house but a rock house. Imagine houses just being built on land like this, where you walk out the door and it's literally ocean. Like, every house is just built on cliffs. It's crazy.
So we're going to try and find this abandoned town, or it used to be a leper colony. And I've just turned off the main road and look, it's like a beach that we have to drive through.
It's that abandoned, the roads are also abandoned.
Luckily we're in a van, so we should be alright, but geez, it's getting worse.
Yeah.
We'll be alright.
Yeah, you can see them all. Oh, there's loads. Oh my god, this is going to be so good.
Always seem to find a way to go off-roading.
So we are now at an abandoned village. Carl, do you want to tell them some more?
So this is an abandoned leper colony, but it's not because it never actually opened. So on the island of Tenerife there was a bit of a problem with leprosy. There was just short of 200 people who were lepers, who had this awful disease that affects your nerves and your body. People are known to lose limbs and stuff from leprosy. So they built this leper colony for those to live in, for the people who were struggling with leprosy. But before this finished and got built, well, it never fully got built. They got a cure for leprosy. So they no longer thought keeping lepers all together in a town so that other people didn't catch it off them was the right thing to do. This development was actually built in the 1940s by an architect called Marrero Regalado. But fortunately this didn't happen because they actually found a cure before it had been built. It took them 6 years to build this whole village. And by the time it was done, they'd found a cure. They did then try and open it for people suffering with tuberculosis, also known as TB, but fortunately that didn't have to happen either. So it's been abandoned ever since it was built in the 1940s. The site has been used for lots of military procedures over the years, hence why some of it looks very battered and bruised. But recently it's been acquired by a private company who are now offering it out for film sets. It's also been used in music videos and a series called Plan America, so make sure you check that out and you will see lots of clips of this whole abandoned village.
I wonder what they're doing. Obviously they're building, but yeah, I knew all that were fresh.
Yeah, that's all fresh, that.
And same with that building over there.
Ladies and gents. Well, that last building we were in recording all got a bit weird. It seemed like they were building something. I don't know if it was military or what, but suddenly a security guard came over to us with a bloody baton and everything, telling us no record. I don't know what they're up to over there.
All seems a little bit strange. We're just heading back round here.
The long way around, past that other building down there, and back to the camper van. So this is the only one of all of the buildings here that's like boarded up. They've put metal bars on the windows. They've put concrete all on the entrance. So we don't know what they're hiding in here. Absolute shit in here.
What, like rubbish?
Rubbish. There's loads of sausages. That's the camera. There's like loads of off sausages and cans and yeah. Well, not all the way through, but there's just loads of rubbish in here. I wonder if this is all food they had ready for them.
Maybe.
And drinks and stuff.
So it seems like this room has been locked off, and I think it's because of the graffiti art on the walls. If you see, they seem to have meaning, and I think it resembles these buildings. There you've got your limb that's feeling like it's burning, sort of thing. So maybe that's how they felt back then, you know, when they were going through the
Leprosy.
You've got a man over there holding his knee again. The pain that they must have been through, you know, and going through that disease.
Tell you what, it's just very, very impressive graffiti, all of this. So this is like a 2-floor one. So there's a normal entrance like all the other ones at the top, but then at the bottom there's also an entrance, and this one's just full of rubbish as well. Well, this building here looked so grand from afar, but now we've got up close, it seems pretty derelict. Maybe it was affected when the army used this site. We wouldn't know. That's us done at this abandoned village.
So we've just seen a pickup truck going with a generator, and the generator says
There's film rentals on it. So we think the reason that the security guard told us off for going and recording and stuff is because they're actually in the process of setting up for a new film.
yeah, which makes sense really, because they're not going to want us to know like what's going on and don't want us to share it, you know.
But that doesn't stop the fact that they had like a whole one sort of concreted up with really old food and drinks in and stuff. It's still very strange what went on in that village.
Yeah, especially when they was done building it, the vaccine was already brought out, you know, so they didn't have to fill up one of the houses full of food and prepare it. You know, that doesn't really make sense. It was still very good though, and if anybody does come over here, would definitely recommend it. It's amazing.
It was great, and walking around all the buildings was a great exercise as well.
Also, be prepared. Unlike me, make sure you bring walking shoes rather than sliders.
Like, you don't really need walking shoes. Trainers will be all right.
Yeah.
You need your Solomons or anything. You know, a normal trainers will do. But big thanks everyone who has watched this video.
It's been a good one, and if you've enjoyed it, drop a like.
Subscribe for our future upcoming videos of similar sort of stuff,
And also comment down below if you would like to see any more abandoned building videos, if you like that kind of thing.
and if you know anywhere that we should go and explore.
Yeah,
It can be anywhere in Europe, I'd say, maybe not all over the world. I already know about that airport just outside Athens, but apparently it's so hard to get into. We would love to explore that place. And if you've got any mates who might be interested in this sort of thing, let them know about our channel. Get up.